Big up everyone, big up everyone. Back at it again. Instagram gonna give me 1 hour, 1 hour on the live. So I don't get the 3 hour, 4 hour yet. Because this is a new page and my original page is still 1 hour because they're penalizing me for telling the truth on some posts and whatever. So you know there is. Major Manzi, where you there? Not you are already here. Young Bang, go on, big up yourself. Stay up on the live, young Ben, and go and comment and share up the live. You use up the comment section, please, so people can react to anything. We here right now. We here. Yes. Young Ben, are you gone? Oh, Major Manzi, Wagwan, where are you? But I'm going.
I was trying to send it to the inbox.
Okay, you can still share it when you're on the live there.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Let the music play in the meantime.
So tell me if your love done because you want to let me out. Roll me, you want me to down. Love you in it, roll you want go. I love you, girl. I can't get over to so let me tell you something. When you want to know, love you like vegetable. So tell me if your love done I'm the love you like a fish vegetable. So tell me if your love done watch me know so. If it is you want me to know, say so. But if it is yes, I want you, say the best. And never forget that you will never regret. Cause my love you lost all you want the best like this.
MRB.
So tell me if you love me, do you ever love you like this, vegetable? So tell me if you love me ever. Because I love you January, we love you September. Don't in a February, don't in a October, I'm not in a March. Don't in a November, don't in a April, right till December. You know them the time that you know a winter and the time is cold. And we need a lover, so you become a little girl. Come closer, and when you hug me tight, I want you hug me a little tighter. You want me fresh vegetable. I can make you love
boy.
I didn't hear you.
Ooh, the shape of me. And would you believe I lost the race again?
Yes, man.
But I'm coming again, cause I just gotta get in.
Yes, man.
Cause I'm trying to get to you, to you, to you.
Yes, man.
Take the walls away. Is as obvious as the colors of
Yeah, just a little giant. Say it again.
and would you believe that I really care? Cause I'm trying to get to you, to you, to you. Oh, I tried running letters, but they all came back unopened. Guess it's all you, be the same old thing again. Oh, I tried telephone.
Wagwan, Roger, are you up on the road?
Pull it forward. There you go.
Are you up on the road?
Right at me gate, me there, man. Right where party go keep.
Alright, that's a part venue people, right? That's why we all keep a little thing, little fish fry. You know, so fish fry I'll keep it right there, so yes.
DJ Rogers.
DJ Rogers thing, you don't
Pull
know
it
the turnout.
start.
The turnout with nice fish and them thing there, people. Jamaican fried fish and them thing there, you know? Jerk chicken and them thing there, you know? Fried chicken and them thing there, you know? Yes, man.
Bang.
And I posters can show them.
You know, say everything the online can paperwork, so work today again.
That before I don't know.
Paper have to work again, you know.
Hold on.
All the container we have to go online too. You have to go take it through.
A digital world we're living in right now. Digital. We're living in the matrix, right?
You suit up use money and use Bitcoin.
Boss, you have to take your price through online.
Na pill. And show water party if I was a bush. Yo dog.
Yeah, man.
I go on me general. There's Slim Shady. He has sickle cell. So I'm trying to I'm trying to find some people.
Big up yourself, Dimpress. Yes. Big up yourself, Dimpress.
Yeah, I need to get so
Looking
LP,
like
you
you
know.
having a lovely night tonight, yeah.
So I go on now. I go on DJ, I pray. Manzi, where there?
One bullshit.
What's the cushion?
One bullshit.
What's the cushion? Them can't find the light. Send him an invite.
Who that?
One bullshit like it.
You?
I push.
One bullshit.
I push.
I'm one champion, man.
Makori.
Come on.
Makori can't find you live. Hold on, I have to use that phone and send him live. I'll use the next phone. You get cheer everybody. There you go on. Yeah, man, big up on yourself, man. Big up on yourself. People from Mexico are coming for tuning, don't know the foul. There go on easy. Big up on yourself, man. Yo, I wish man that can more fine tune. Me cut you off, you know. DJ just control the audience. Go run back.
Yeah, man, let's cheer up the live.
Cheer up alive.
Yeah, you're not alone. Would you believe that I lost my way back to love?
Marco say can't find alive.
Never existed and I see it in you.
Yeah, man, Empress, big up yourself in Ireland, because we just a tune in, you know, DJ Rajan.
You say you love me.
Yes, man. I didn't even suck me out. Hold on.
Yeah. Would you believe I have lost my way back to love? To a love that never existed and I see it in you. Cause I'm trying to get to you.
Mark, me and Jamanzi, I pray now.
With you just drive me crazy. Now that we are together.
You know, man, juggling skills, you know? We should have not play one good. Yeah.
Unconditional love. She ain't looking for no danger.
I was like, I get one letter with one love key.
Unconditional love. First of January, said you're starting over. You're asking in remission, making a
We love that chance, bullshit. Sweet.
Oh yeah. Ring me like a lamb, ring me like a lamb. Call my number, girl, and dial 911. Ring me like a lamb, ring me like a lamb. Know you love it when I turn you on. Turn you on, I know how to flip the switch. She know if I ride the broom, but she's not a witch. Shawty text me and my ooh, where you at? Just make a link and home, a link in home. That's how I skin gonna get more in trouble. Sun I shine, jewelry is themselves. She wanna jump down for the board. Girl, I know when I see my Porsche. Who's it coming through your forward, it's forward. I'm the god that can make the things I show up. What you use the empty, no money stuck in the double. I'll make it. That's for them I change up. But I'm not gonna change us. Sing the catch the edge of it. Start to my if I that to know how it you know I go there how it
I got you, why not?
Share it up,
We
boss.
must share up the live, people.
Yeah, definitely.
Share up the live.
could change us. Syndicate the edge of it. Start to make us. No time for no failure. If I that to know how it you know I go there how it so I'll be there for that. You might be some people but don't have it. You might do a girl where they serve it. Let me see you one and up at me. But what I talk about me no hair. Just to take myself a kind of body like a savior. So I'm running for the fool like I'm a favor. See the hypocrite touch about me no hair. I've been tired of living right. No matter where you do, I'm not to start time when I them say I always did I walk for them so you broke it.
Bucket used to broke on the door, then close up, yeah.
I don't know him. We there for rain, who the carrot I'm a chin. Still I come a down, don't change. Every day I'm a grave, now we there for the journey. Come on, to some people but don't love it. I come on to a girl when I deserve it.
Major.
All about the fake.
Yo, sir, wagwan.
Jeez. US currency.
There,
Some sterling. Entertainment.
there, keep it on. I listen on and on.
Start the ignition. Me try talk well money, me vision. Me say talk well money, me vision. Please take poverty, half of me fun. Fuck me speak, me speak not a fiction. Money like time. Money to spend me quick to take action. Money are the queen, you know where them get.
Wagwan.
All the money like you.
Me there on. Me on.
Me money root you anywhere me want go.
Listen where I go on.
Alright, that's Wagwan.
Yeah, enough things are going. They might chip out and but yeah, enough life there about,
Yeah.
but
Friday.
they can't stop it. Yeah,
Enough live the boat, but what?
yeah, we are the live. Yeah, the livestock. No dead stock. King Parts laptop. Share it. We don't share it. Tell the world about Backyard Talent Show.
Me not care where you come from. Some of you me wanna put you with the news that this man. You wanna go to a bad man. Alright, bad man. Chat with me, go shake out your phone. Yo, some of them make a place. I'm not going to get the pussy make a face. I know they need the family. They must think I'm man. I feel the teeth. What if it's a smile at the face? But that's the girl that I'm the teeth. So they give me and the champagne. I keep pretty teeth. I was lucky on the week. On the road to find the beef. Shocking at your face.
It's a major virus. I Wagwan, so. I Wagwan, so. How trouble you? How trouble you,
I
so?
don't know. Oh, DJ Bossy.
Nature Vibes. Who trouble in the day? Yeah, they can tune them man.
Man, we got
Young
Yeah.
Mali there play with you know.
Yes, man.
we do conscious music, the upliftment of the mind and soul.
You know, it's a lot of vibe. No way, we not just no way, we not just up
Big
to the
bro.
boss. Now said I'm a friend, but them want to see we there. Before the morning rise, them put the bullet in your head. Now get a use when I just now get a use when I just now. And the whole time we want it. No way, get a use now just there. You know what I'm about, brother.
The matter about brother.
And I find
The
me
matter
the
about. The matter about brother. The matter about.
Yeah, really.
I just we are talking about Roger. We are listening over here. So what go on? We can't live of movement. So hold on, man. One more hour
Yeah?
more your life. Like you want to give a piece of life over there. Roger.
After that, you can jump off it.
It's such a sticky situation. Till them down a yard. It's such a bloody situation. Don't you spend and gone. It's such a sticky situation.
DJ Punta will go on in the same way.
Till them out a yard. It's such a bloody situation. Yeah. So much use them then gone.
DJ Bossy.
On his knees with him money on them jaws. I say I just wonder what I want. Can't believe my eyes and lips are right that life gone. Tell that I get to you say my face stars. Can't find no poor people like that. While the rich man got the money, them man I gotta show off. Can't be running on the streets. I tell the lads that you see the sea. Get on the with them, strong them away. Champion the wicked man, me and my team. It's such a sticky situation. Till them down a yard. It's such a bloody situation. So much you stay and gone. It's such a sticky situation.
No man, just stop before my life, brother. Just stop before you are 18 minutes my life.
It's such a bloody situation. Yeah. Don't a judgment yard. I will leave for things man I go on down a yard. Corrupted governments them all running down a yard. Politicians set the system so you always pay a card. Can use them rising from the dark. No more dirty Babylon lad. Moving to the future but we can't forget to walk. Babylon no one else see we suffer like that. Slavery abolished but we still have the blood. Babylon them can't see we suffer like that. Slavery abolished but we still have the blood. It's such a sticky situation. Till them down a yard. It's such a bloody situation. So much you spend and gone. It's such a sticky situation. Till them back a yard. It's such a bloody situation. Yeah. So what a situation got a call first night. Ain't nothing would that be from no smile.
Different first light. Come in the arcade where we used
Major,
to
man's I pray now.
spend the time.
Yeah.
Yo.
Nah,
The prayers, the prayer, I just move man
Nah,
same
see
way, you know.
Nah,
Empress.
see
Yeah.
Good Empress. You're good.
Well, no,
You're
because
good.
you know that's no. Listen, because when I was listening to it, I had like this whole. I don't even know if you want to hear that shit, but it's like I
Of
had
course.
this whole like play out of what you were saying, and it was like, you know, having to always make a change because you're realizing that the ones around you were the ones that was betraying you because you had to be on your spiritual journey, and it was about a love. And so like
So a
most of your
spiritual,
pain is,
powerful father from
so like
Nigeria.
the most of your pain would be like not ever being able to find a person who has an understanding of how to be with you as an artist. Because naturally women are going to be your biggest supporters because you're the thing they can't have, so they've got to conquer it. And so that's why groupies are always so hardcore, which is what makes the main woman feel like she's always in competition. So sometimes we create fears that are not really the reality, and then it fucks up the relationship. But then we're customized to take the victim card, so we don't tell the truth of how we overreacted. And so it's like, this is like your side of it coming out, that if you have to be loved, it's got to be as a free. It can't be where you have to be suffocated. They have to understand you as an artist, and that you work differently in the booth than what you portray, to be able to get the message out, to show the healing, the balancing of what love and lust really looks like.
Yeah, you need to grow. Let me get my child. It's dying. I can't.
So as I'm listening to it, like, you have to understand, when I'm like trying to listen to it on the live and I'm down, I swear I'm not like losing my mind. It's just I'm envisioning the truth between the lyrics. It's hiding in plain sight, but most people don't listen to the music anymore. They just get lost in the frequency. So, so for me, I stopped to listen because I'm appreciating the music. Like, that's what you're it's what's
important thing is the message. The message.
Yeah, it's because that's the food for the soul. The windows are the eye, or the eyes are the windows to the soul, but the food is the food for the soul. So whatever you're bringing in, it's going to affect everything of your mindset. So I always pay attention to the artists, what they're singing, because it's a lot of truth about what they could be like.
How I use Roger, how I use a page. Oh my God,
Yeah, so it's not that I'm not paying attention. It's just that if I get really into the zone and the frequency of the sound, like if it really captures me, then I actually go into the vision mode. And then that's where I see, because I told you, when I see colors, when I hear beats, I see colors. And I'm counting like the dips and the different instruments and the kicks. And I'm counting because that's where messages come in at. And that's how I see what the song is about. It sounds crazy though when you say it. You sound crazy as an artist.
Expression enough. Pin on the line and my grandmother close them. I feel make a million, you know, some go check. Fast money, you know the cheddar go spend. Now Rose, me girl no use makeup, she only make cash. My brother got a Jacob, he run the place hot. Yeah, me start the money, make sure the safe lock. And my baby a sunshine from the haters. Girl no use makeup, she only make cash. My brother got a Jacob, he run the place hot. Yeah, me start the money, make sure the safe lock. And my baby a sunshine from the haters. Girl, I say me mouth, me get set, let me start a race. He pussy wet up cause I regular, she master yet. She said she want to skip the fence, so fuck, so me say walk a jet. Girl, your mouth a big, but your pussy carry a smaller space. Anytime me fuck me no day, so let me go a space. Let me edge your pussy, send it down in your corner space. Pussy on the pressure, 5 pounds, check the water rate. Let me love your mother, but me deep, but just your father's kid.
Pussy. And they will come from.
Give me a tune, boss.
Yes, sir.
Genuine from London, Brixton, Xavier, and you want to
Boy, Rogers.
It's Jabber, hot feet, yeah. We are like the street, yeah. We are make a violent step, all of them have the tech, so I know them get tight. I never met him just fly them jets. Hang a girl to go kill him, that a timeless step. And non mind them step, out the line them step. Violate the thing, I can't find them. Get them a pass with the peace, no one crime them. Get see you, you know, set them sign them, she can be preferring, she might have.
If you want beats.
Yeah, Backyard Talent Show, big. Yeah, on Instagram. Backyard Talent Show, big. Respect goes on. So all the fans and music lovers, just come along, get on board, and send out the subscribe. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's Major Man speaking. Live and live.
Manzi, we not see you, know. Manzi, we not see you. How we have a phone? Turn on the camera, man. Turn on the camera.
Want to see your bossy? Want to see your bossy? Yes, I hear you.
Yeah.
Spin on the camera. You put your screen, if I say 2 arrow. You know, so
Yeah,
press it.
I'm gonna click it, man.
Alright, no.
Click it, I'm gonna.
We go click it at the back.
Yeah, yo. Fresh out down the land. Fresh out the look on England. Fresh down the million. Come back off with no wait for color.
Full of rhythm like blood clot right now. No instrumental.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Rhythm them.
Come like, when I forgot. Come like, when I forgot. Come like, when I forgot period in on 4 side. Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing. I'm here. Sing no, mate.
Yo. Bang, body.
Alright.
Yeah, you hear me?
Be on Olivia. Yeah, be on Olivia.
Alright, sir. Yeah. DJ Bossy. Let me tell them something. Hey. Go to the man, you know, work with man. No time at all, you know, in a pussy plan. Go to the man, you know, work with man. Just select that you love the woman. Hey. Go to the man, you know, work with man. As the rest of my message, they have ambition. Go to the man, you know, work with no man. Hey. I to home, you know, do nothing wrong. When the woman says sending the application, send it in with the identification. Then request of them #1. All right.
Acapella, and done it, man. Acapella. Yes, man.
Who first like work? Who bumping in the streets? 7 days of the way. We set the style and the swag of them day. I take a church count and I will pray. Zama clicks, champagne and sip up in the streets. Hey, yo. Grim grip up, gotta send me fresh. That's a me clean the ass. Ain't gotta send me clean the ass. Ain't gotta send me clean line glass. Man, I take them check will never be the pass. Send me fresh. Just send me clean the ass. Ain't gotta send me.
Now play them 3 nights.
Send me clean line glass. Man, I leave him check will never be the class. That class them clean and them things them clean and all my dogs and my niggas them clean. Anything when we roll it up some dirty machine and the big body bends me that the well clean and pocket full of cheddar get a swam. Please, anyway we touch it get them one. Jeez, how we them up, pick them up for you. Every girl out the road a feel me baby. Like God in the earth, them want to feed you. Yo, I who fresh like wood. I who bumping in the streets. I 7 days of the week. If I stand on the fuck academy. I take a church down to not in a break. Hey, I just need a mate. Hey, yo, y'all have some fresh. Y'all some clean.
Some fire emoji on the screen.
Say, y'all have some clean.
Fire emoji on the screen, people.
The pass a be fresh. Let's me clean her ass. Hey, y'all let me clean her ass. Hey, y'all let me clean my glass. Man, I did him jack on never be the pass and me fresh. Let's me clean her ass. Hey, y'all let me clean her ass. Hey, y'all let me clean my glass. Man, I did him jack on never be the pass. Hey, yeah. I grip, but because I mean, I'm vibes tonight.
Hey, yo. Ghost.
Alright, so. The fix thing, yeah, man. Mr. Kitchen, I find you. Remember, Pada.
Raquel, big of yourself.
Yeah, man. Mr. Kitchen, I find you.
Chanel.
Di bang, kala. The fix thing, yeah, man. Mr. Kitchen, I find you. What's up in your that's like kami di bang jala tayo man bang tayo tak bibi bil mana bil di kapal lang na sil amata wala tayong katumbi may madin ibita mo kami di sina away turn you na napanyo mani sa everything I be so in that everything that man kami di na ba mayo. Otra vez yo te dará un canga di bang cala ting dia ya apa mayo. Otra vez yo te dará un canga di bang cala ya money and anyway, the money man a go for that. Man a go so from 9 till that. Get the trick and some piece in that money need. I'm not tell them they not hear nothing yet. We feel me full load with them special kind of like chop the tops from the pins and the whole of them that's like. From me but I'm a medical and a job. In a life poverty so get away from me there. But some man I'm so get nothing between now. I say the money they don't give me my own. They got a lot. They bring them there. Kitchen a buy my house. But the way you tell that sing that, can't be wrong, cala. The big thing they are my youth. But the way you tell that's true. Kitchen a buy my youth. And can't be wrong, cala. The big thing they are my youth. But the way you tell that's true. And what's it? You know, it's a real player.
Yeah.
I'm buying like already, you know, a long time, man.
Major, what you say?
Yeah. That's what I say.
All right.
I don't know. A woman, me say, you know. Woman. A woman. Say, you don't know. Hey, you don't want to know people. I know me. I know my shirt. I know my pants. Anywhere me go, me say the woman them a glance. I know my foot. I know my hand. The age of the girl them a swam like ants. I know my shirt. I know my pants. But anywhere me go, me say the woman them a glance. I know my foot. I know my hand. The age of the girl them a swam like ants. Tell him, me work with woman, me no work with man. No time at all, that no in my plan. Hey, me work with woman, me no work with man. As a Rasta man, me say me have ambition, chan. Work with woman, me no work with no man. I me say no time at all, that no in my plan. Plan. From me say, I to oh me no do nothing wrong when the woman say fi sending this application, send it in with me identification. I me them request as them number one them. Say them love me motivation. Hey, me give the woman good inspiration. Woman a follow the description. woman from every nation. Tell them, me work with woman, me not work with man. As a Rasta man, me say me have ambition, shan. Work with woman, me not work with no man, no man, no man, no man, no man. Cause me say no time at all, that no inna my plan, plan. I'll tell them, out of many, me say I utter one. When the woman them a come a lyrical champion, woman from England, Spain, Switzerland, Jamaica, me born that a fi me homeland. Hey, we from Negrilla, me say Andre Smolan, we from Portland, right through St. Anne's, we from Portmore, and Bobby Condem. One be the wife of me, be the husband. Them all give me standing ovation. On top of that, congratulations with jubilation. Ox me occupation. Tell them as a musician, a Jamaican. That's why me work with them, I mean, I work with mine. No time at all, that no hither my plan. Work with them, I mean, I work with no man. Come me tell you, say, no time at all, that no in my plan. Plan. I tell them. Take it away, DJ Bossy.
No man, nature vibes, no.
Hey, hear me clear from your side, bossy?
Yes, man, clear.
Nature vibes. Tell them nature vibes. Tell them.
All right. Major man said the woman then,
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it when she do that shit when they put me there. I love me when she got me for me there. Give it to me all night long, baby. I love me when she want me for me there. I love me when she got me for me there. And give it to me all night long, baby. I love me when she want me for me there. I love me when she got me for me there. And give it to me all night long, baby. Wine fast, wine slow. I don't eating baby, touch it down. I got this so you wanna go, but me tell the baby this is a private show. Wine fast, wine slow. I don't eating baby, touch it down. I got this
Bang to bang.
but me tell the baby this is a private show. Wine about the like washing machine and it can give up things upon the sea. What are you thinking? Y'all them a bubble, a pata in like a girl, but like a fight them a put the dance like a la. She need a fight a puna.
Pull up.
Oh, Papa Bella, Melody when she want it for me. Melody when she got it for me. I give it to me all night long.
Yo, he Arden say pull up.
When she want it for me. Melody when she got it for me. I give it to me all night long. What we tell her it's a Friday party. Just me and my friends and some ladies. I've been fun. Enjoying that, I get a wine till I drop them back. I tell her to nobody do it just like that. We make the money so we spend the cash. I love the way she do that thing. I love the way she move that thing, baby. And the boss spin that thing. I love the girl and I move that things, baby. Up in on my club another level. Jump in the bar, come for the leather. Down them my white body to the base to the checker. Got them in the rubber. No one living off a tether. But on it up another leper. Melody when she want it for me there. Melody when she got it for me there. And give it to me all night long.
Pull it touch.
When she want it for me there. Melody when.
Yo, bad man, people say pull up. People pull up. People say pull up. People say pull up. People say pull up.
Shut up.
You know.
You wanna go, but me
Pull up.
Pull up.
Pull.
I do the thing, baby.
You hear me? I say that.
You listen to Junction Vibes, them hard to the beat. We don't play, Yeah, man, that's how we stay, man. Anytime the vibe, that's how we set, man. Yeah, me like me when she want it for me. Me like me when she got me for me. And give it to me all night long, baby. I don't know, auto-tune, My voice auto-tune. That's what I think.
Me I tell you say, then just say pull up and I really comment them. Really comment them say pull up. Like I say pull up. Pull up.
One more time.
Pull up.
One more time.
Yeah.
Hold on, give me 1 minute. 1 minute.
Smell of the rain, she want it for me. Smell of the rain, she got it for me. Baby to me all night long. Smell of the rain, smell of the rain, she got it for me. Give it to me all night long. Girl, wine slow. I need baby, I got it because I don't want to go. I'm going to be this is a private show. Wine fast, wine slow. I don't need you, baby, touch it down. I don't want to go. This is a private show. Wine like machine. I didn't know they want to see what I need, what a magazine. Girl, them a bubble, I want to in a better. Like a fire, them a put the ends and the laugh. See the fire, no pass, and they are. Wine and it's in a row, in the laugh. It's in a row, for the laugh. The lucky game, she want it for me. The lucky game, Melody when she want it for me. Melody when she don't be for me. Come give it to me all night long. With the lights of rain, the single of breakfast and ladies. I'll be fun on the gas, they don't need that. I get like one till I'm perfect fast. With the new, nobody do it just like that. We make the money so we spend the cash. I love the way she do that thing. I love the way she move that thing. Baby, every time the boss can nothing, one of the girls them the move things. Later, up and the level, jumping the ball, jump through the devil, down them up and them body to the vein to the tether. Got the kids miss a rubber, why will they make up a tether? Ah, I'm gonna need to follow the letter. Melody rain, she running for me. Melody rain, she got me for me. Give it to me all night long, baby. Melody rain, she running for me. Melody rain, she got me for me. Give it to me all night long, baby. I don't need it, baby. This is a private show. Wine fast, wine slow. I don't need it, baby. Touch it down. I got to so you don't for me to let me. The private show. Wine fast, wine slow. I do the thing, baby. Touch it down. So you want to go. It's a baby. This is a natural show. You know you put it. Just by saying, Adrian Pipata. Yeah.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man, them thing, man.
Yes, man.
It's major.
Major, play one with him by your side and sing something.
Yeah.
I'll play the song where you say what we hear.
Yeah, you hear the rhythm there? Yeah, you hear it?
Yeah. Turn it up, look. Yeah.
All right. Here we go now. Here we go now. It's major. Because hey, it's major. I'm the man say anywhere we go, I made the girl them up fancy. It's major. I'm the man say the girls them act like Rihanna Beyonce. It's major. I'm the man say anywhere we go, I made the girl them fancy. It's major. I'm the man say the girls them act like Rihanna Beyonce. I know that. They must have smarter down the one brother Nancy. That you may give the woman them good elegancy. I mean, not give them not the ignorancy, we give them privacy and the vacancy. To make them open up their eyes and see. But some boy, just I get girl. On Instagram and Facebook, long time me I get girl. Hey, Palm B, Palm Pager. But when me touch him, I stage and me reach him, I age and them ball out them age and they love up my flavor, they love me behavior. Cause me and the woman them savior. It's major.
Yo!
I'm the man say, anywhere we go, I mean.
Yeah, man. Pull up. Run it again, run it again, run it again.
Yeah,
Run it again, man, run it again.
yeah, man. Here we go again, you know. Yeah, respect goes out to all the ladies, them, you know. Easy Empress, yeah. Yeah. The girls, them, we love them. We take care of them. So, it's major. I'm the manzy. Anyway, me go and meet the girl, them a fancy. It's major.
Foxy
I'm the
Wagwan.
manzy. The girls, them act like Rihanna Beyonce. It's major. I'm the manzy. Anyway, me go and meet the girl, them a fancy. It's major. I'm the manzy. The girls, them act like Rihanna Beyonce. I know that. They must say me smarter than the one brother Nancy. You me give the woman them good elegancy. Me give them privacy and them vacancy. To make them open up their eyes and see. But some boy just like get girl on Instagram and
Wagwan,
Facebook.
me there, man,
And
right?
me
You
get
good?
girl on B, on
Tony,
page. How
share up
when
your
me
life,
touch them
me,
on stage?
please.
How when me reach them at age? Them all out them age. I'm sharper than a race. And the girls them a thing say them love up my flavor. Hey, hey, them love me behavior. Cause me are the woman them savior. That's why I say it's major. I'm the manzy. Anyway, me go and me the girl, them a fancy. It's major. I'm the manzy. The girls, them act like Rihanna Beyonce. It's major. I'm the manzy. Anyway, me go and
Anyway,
me
we
the
go
girl,
with the
them a
girl, them
fancy.
fancy.
It's major. I'm the manzy. The girl, them act like Rihanna Beyonce. But when I'm in Kingston, Jamaica, I'm the girl, them maker. Oh, they tell me, say, I'm me, I the manzy. That's why I'm me, them fancy. But when I'm in England, London, I'm the girl, them swat. Can't you see I will better? Then I have to go check them later. And get better deal with the case. I'm a deal with the matter. Hey, oh, me touch on the seas of London. Your woman, them a shake off me and I say me are the lyrical champion. Your woman, them a come at the front of the stage. Me and the woman, them get engaged. And then some, yes. And then the woman, them started to rave. And in the year, them started to rave. Cause me make the woman, them sing. Hey, it's major. I'm the man. See, anyway, me go on it. Out of mercy.
The
Hey,
girl,
yeah.
yeah.
And the girl them fancy. So they my fit tickle me
Yo.
fancy. Me no give them no ignorance. And the girl them say, and them are my fiancé. Alright.
Show hot
So
tonight,
you
show
know
hot tonight.
that they love them so very much. Again,
It was
it's
enjoyable. It
major.
was
I'm the
enjoyable
man.
tonight.
Anyway, me
Yo,
go and
tonight,
make girl
man,
them
not
man
lie.
say it's major. I'm the man. See me girls them act like Rihanna Beyonce. It's major. The girls them tell me say them love my flavor. Hey, they love up my flavor. Me them admire. Say me sharper than razor. Them a tell you put on the blazer. Hey,
Empress a
again, yeah.
laugh.
It's major. I'm the man say, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's
Oh God.
major.
Empress is a laugh.
Hey, girls,
You
them
No,
tell
we
enjoying
can't
me,
play
yourself?
with the
them love
slipping
my
razor.
flavor. Girls, them tell me, them love my flavor.
No, he said he's sharp like
Me
a
and the girl,
razor.
them rasta.
So listen, that whole back and forth between the two kings, like what it made me instantly go to, there was something I was told when I was a little girl that a lion's life is extended by the amount of lionesses in his den, right? If you think about it. And then if you think about chess, and it's like if you're talking about being a queen, which is designed to take down kings in order to prevent her king's checkmate, then it's like the king selection of who the queen is vital. So it's like between the two kings, it was like they both acknowledge that that's what like the truth of King Solomon was. It didn't mean he was sleeping with all of them. It meant that they were part of a tribe that was a collective group. And so then on natural side of it, he still gave that flavor. Like that's what makes the girls jump into his DM. But it's because they're not listening to what his message is that he's weeding through who are the pawns and who are the queens based on how they interact with him in the club. Because how you get them is how you lose them. So if you're a king, then you have to select a woman by her mindset and not her beauty. So so that's what the whole back and forth seemed like that's why I was like paying attention to the lyrics and because sometimes you get lost in the frequency.
Yo, nah lie, me enjoy two live them, nah lie. Things night.
Yeah.
Yes, we finished now, we'll go over Rogers live. Rogers, make sure you have internet well much up, you know.
DJ Rogers.
So we get live, you know, we'll go over there, sticker, we can add this, see me? So live nice, we'll go on easy. But me, give more.
Yeah, what you want to do?
Yeah, man, I wait, man, I wait.
Yeah. Yes, my people. As me I tell them, you know, cleanliness is the islandness, you know. And from your islandness, you know, you're island blessed. I know everything Rasta bun fire the bun. I know everything Rasta bun. I know everything Major Man see me a bun. I know everything Rasta bun fire the bun. Bun. I know everything ting. I know everything Rasta bun fire the bun. I know everything Major bun. I say bun certain thing you is unnecessary. Rasta no bun soap, no one me no bun rag. I feel with me regular beat, me no one fit smell bad. You must say mama. I ain't no bun mouthwash, neither burn toothbrush. Me no make love to me empress in a brush. Me no bun two stick, no toothpaste. Me and me woman have it face to face, and she can't turn me no face. And me she have me come and embrace. Me no bun condition, no shampoo. Me bun dirtiness and dirty food. The all dirtiness where them a do. Them bound have to really get smooth. I know everything Rasta bun fire the bun. I know everything Rasta bun. I know everything Major Man see me a bun. I know everything Rasta bun fire the bun. I know everything ting. I know everything Rasta bun fire the bun. I know everything Major Man I sing say, me no bun roll on. Me good and have to fish under me arm. She can't get the food from me run and gone. Me tell you Major Man to make a fine farm. No bun no cleanliness, me bun dirtiness. For cleanliness is godliness, and from a godliness you know your eyes them best. And from a hygiene wickedness is the best. Nastiness can't test. Tell them want to rest. The Rasta man I impress. Yes. I know everything Rasta bun fire the bun. I know everything Rasta bun. I know everything Major Man see me a bun. I know everything Rasta bun fire the bun. I know everything ting. I know everything Rasta bun fire the bun. I know everything Major Man bun. I sing say bun certain thing you is unnecessary. Rasta no bun soap, no one me no bun rag. I feel when me regular beat, me no one fi smell bad. You must say mama. I ain't no bun mouthwash, neither burn toothbrush. Me no make love to me empress in a rush. Me no bun toothpick, no toothpaste. Me and me woman up in face to face, and she can't do me no face. Me have to come and embrace. Me no boy condition, no shampoo. Me want dirtiness and dirty cool. See all dirtiness where them a do. Them leave not to me, they get slow. I know everything Rasta bun Friday bun. I know everything Rasta bun. I know everything Rasta bun me a bun. I know everything Rasta bun Friday bun.
Yes, man.
Okay, I have
Yes,
to say
man.
something. Okay. So here's something about me. I was in a union with a bobo, well, a man who claimed bobo, right? Like he lived by it, at least from what I saw. But here's something when I was growing up on how I would decipher between the island men that would approach me because they saw me as a white girl who could get on papers, or an island man who approached me because we recognize like this Rasta respect of what Emperor Haile Selassie's truth was instead of what this country tried to make it be, which is what they do to anyone that doesn't agree with their agenda. So I grew up on both sides, so I saw, you know, while I was in homes of when I was younger, and I was in homes with family members, and they would see like the things with Martin Luther King or something come across the TV while they're in the background talking about the black man as a devil and and they're saying this behind me. I'm listening to their words. I'm listening to their speeches, because the old Rasta man who told me he was my dad, he used to give me stuff to read about Marcus Garvey and Malcolm X, but when I would go home and ask questions about it, I would get in trouble. So that's how I used to determine what type of king I wanted to like balance with. And so, and because there's more to my history, I knew it was always going to be a black or brown king. And so yes, I have that book. And so the thing is like that song is like, okay, here's why I don't attach to any organized religion, because I do feel it creates division. And within Rastafari, what I saw was if they were a true Rasta and they had a balance between all mansions within Rastafari, which was the Fogo Shanti, the Nyabingi, and, you know, the 12 tribe. And so, but what I noticed was there was a lot of modern day Rasta men who were fighting against the mansions. And I said, how is that possible? When you know, so that's where I started to adapt to the 12 that's why that song I talk about the 12 signs of revelations is when you're supposed to be under that one love vibe, and all of a sudden you're arguing about if the Bobo's right or if the Nyabingi's right, and so now it feels different than the white man's religion. So I, growing up around the white man's religion, is seeing the conflict. So when I would embrace the kings within the Rasta community, there was one particular one that I fell in love with his potential, not him. So I thought he was this great Bobo man, and he was quiet and humble, but through our battle, he was never fighting the fight for his children from the white girl that he got baby mamas, you know. And so I was doing the paperwork, and so he wasn't fighting the fight. So for me, it was like, oh, wait a minute, you're not really Bobo. Like, you know, I saw the image and I took the quietness as his truth. So I started moving accordingly. Well, when my family found out we were legally married, they gave me an ultimatum that I either choose Rastafari or I was going to lose my family home. So I changed my name legally to Selassie, my last name, to send them a very clear message that I was standing with him. And then I lost the house, and then he disappeared and went back to the baby mama who's
oh my.
So what I'm saying is this song is like the anthem of a Rasta king, and that he's looking for the attributes of a Empress Mena. But see, I would listen to the song and say, okay, that's a Rastafari king with a
countdown.
Foundation. So
Yeah.
that's what I would have picked up in that particular song, is that that's a king selection process,
Yeah.
because
If
Okay,
the
yeah,
that.
the
5
mindset and
seconds.
unequally
5
yoked is,
seconds.
yeah, so
Yeah.
unequally